You know, I've really gained a lot of like insights into, you know, the way the world works, especially for my own community, especially being a black man. You know, I've lived in densely black environments, and I've lived in more 50-50 mixed environments, and I've lived in environments where it's predominantly non-black. And the running theme that I've noticed is that black people seem to have a lot of animosity towards other black people. I've even noticed it on YouTube. As a black male myself, I've noticed that I don't really get much pushback from any other demographic besides other black men. And to all black guys out there, you need to understand that this is actually very, very unfortunate. Because as black men, you need to understand, or we need to understand, that of all the demographics on this planet, we are more than likely the most hated. We're the most despised. We're the most stereotyped, discredited, used. But for some reason, even when we are in countries such as the UK or the USA, we seem hyper focused on trying to destroy each other, even though all the other groups are trying to destroy us at the same time and disenfranchise us at the same time. But you know what? We, instead of us uniting and working together and, you know, working out our differences and using logic to talk to one another, no, we are more invested in trying to tear each other down. There is a term called crabs in the barrel. And unfortunately, that seems to apply to our people as a whole, and in particular to black men. Because guess what? I've noticed that black women, they tend to band together quite consistently. Black women will ride out for each other. Black women will uplift each other. Black men hardly, I won't say never, but hardly are in the business of uplifting ourselves, bro. And the reality is there's not really any other group that is going to do it. You got to understand, as black men, we are competing with every other group of men on this planet. There's a lot of animosity that we face, consciously and subconsciously. We are the most stereotyped class on earth. We have had absolute atrocities done to our ancestors. And unfortunately, even in 2023, going into 2024, things have not really changed that much. In popular media, what do you see in terms of black men? You see black men talking about how they are ready to delete each other, ready to steal from each other. Oh, I will take your girl. I'm going to steal your girlfriend. I'm going to steal your wife. I'm going to sleep with your wife. Black men are heavily entertained by this kind of rhetorics. And it's very unfortunate, fam. Very unfortunate. Like, I'm not here to tell you lot what to do. I'm not telling you what to do at all. But for me personally, I really invest in treating everybody as an individual, number one, and giving people a chance. And not walking around automatically thinking that this other black guy is my rival or my competition or an op. See, if you notice on my YouTube channel, I don't make hit pieces about people. Sure, I do reaction videos, but you would, for the whole time I've been on YouTube, I just cannot recall, and I could be wrong. If you lot can find the video I've done where I've done a hit piece on somebody, a black guy in particular, please let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comment section below. Pin the link to the video. But I don't do hit pieces, especially against members of my own group. Because I know that we've got everybody, you know, going at us from all different angles. Again, as I said, we are competing as men in general. We are always competing. But, you know, as an ethnic minority, and the minority being black men, we are competing with all other races of men, and we are stereotyped in a way where we are kind of like segregated out of the whole group of men. Like non-black men are more like inclined to work together, you know, be able to, you know, bond and relate on certain things. Whereas as a black guy, it's like we're kind of just like on our own kind of vibes. We have our own kind of image. A lot of these other groups, they don't like us because of those stereotypes that have been put on our backs. And I just think it's weird that like black men will be so invested in trying to destroy each other. I think it's really weird, and it's really sad, bro. Like, I think back in the day when I was a lot younger, you know, teenage years, when, you know, you'd be walking down the street and, you know, you see another black guy, maybe somebody close to you in age, and you'll be looking at each other, sizing each other up. You know, you may even like give each other like the screw face or the mean mug and all of that kind of stuff. You know, and that can just turn into an issue in itself. It's happened to me many times when I was younger. You know, you just be walking down the street, someone's looking at you, you're looking at them. Neither of you want to look away. Neither of you want to back down. And now you're in an altercation. Now you're in a fight. I've been through that many times in my life. And really and truly, why? That should not be happening. Especially for the fact, you know, black people in the UK are 3%. 3% of the population. And you don't have no issue with all these other non-black people, non-black men walking around, but you have an issue with the other tiny percent of black men walking around. I think it's sad, bro. I think it's sad. Big up to KB the Great for the super chat. He says, I've never seen you big up your fellow British brothers like JM Talks, Falcon Black, KB Jones. You rather join up with white girl than your bros. That's an absolute lie. That's an absolute lie. I've been on videos with Falcon Black. I've bigged up Falcon Black. I've had JM Talks on live streams. So you're definitely lying. I've had JM Talks on live streams here for everybody to see. Them videos are here. Like, so really and truly, what you're doing right now by that super chat is, again, a black guy trying to tear a black guy down. Look, JM Talks in the chat even said he's bigged me up. So KB the Great, why would you say that? That is exhibit A right there.